The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
And it's Koundé. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe is onto this. That is ended up in no man's land. Out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And no, that was never going to make it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Solar. Ibrahimovic playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Nice sequence of passes, this. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Thuram. Seedorf. Passing nice and neat. And this is Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. Ibrahimovic! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ibrahimovic clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And here's Yamal. And it's Bellingham. Koundé, and he's whipped it across. And a chance!
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a good run down the right. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram. Ah, he's given it away. This looks promising. Seedorf. Now it's Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space, and he's worked it through. Here's Haaland. Long ball upfield. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes short and sharp. And this is Hazard. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Short changes him with that pass. Driving through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's well spotted.
The attendance for this
Tacho
match was
did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Spread neatly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Bellingham.
Saliba.
Number 18,
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Mbappe. Coming
Now
on the
he's
field.
in one-on-one. Big
Number
chance!
13, Szoboszlai.
And he has
Number
kept it
8,
out somehow.
Dale
Fernandes.
actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tenver. Number 30,
They've got a healthy number
Šeško.
of very tall
Number
targets to pick
24,
out from this
Semenyo.
corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Hazard goes short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Seedorf. Thuram, the man that is tenacity personified. Cruyff, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Has to go back here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delightful ball. And this is Bale, tries a shot! Gareth glittering Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come to nothing. Tacho calmly anticipates. And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a sharp pass. Some resolute defending there. The final 5 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. Timber. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Hazard. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well measured. Shot and the shot! And now it's a race for the ball. Zola. Vieira. 2 minutes to be added on. Not too much more here than seeing out time and top. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Wishing all the best for members of
Hazard
our
picking
fan
up the
club
Man of the Match
celebrating their
award,
wedding
and no
anniversary today.
surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.